Hello, all my lovely little cupcakes. How are we doing today? So yes, today we have got a brand new video just for you, my lovely little cupcake. Today we are going to be talking about a little bit of advice on starting college or school, or whichever it may be for you. So I know it's been a quick minute since I've uploaded. So on that note, let's get crack-a-lacking on with this lovely video. So hello, if you are a returning subscriber, hello and welcome back. If you are new to my channel and you've just stumbled across this video, hello to you as well, welcome. My name is Charlotte Venables. I am a transgender YouTuber. So I do a number of different topics and things. Oh yes, I do, honey. So, starting school or college as a transgender person. So if you have followed me on social media or anything, on my Facebook, my Snapchat, Instagram, etc, you would have seen that I've recently started college. Yes, I sure have just started college. So, as I like to do videos basically based on my experience and the way how I see things, that's how I like to do videos, so it's very realistic and as realistic as possible as well. So with that being said, number one, if you are a transgender person going to college or school, be yourself. So if you've came off like your 6 weeks holidays and during the 6 weeks holidays you have just started transitioning socially, I am going to say social transition here mainly. When you go to school or college, go as your new identity and what you identify as. The reason behind that, because that's going to make everything so much easier, not just for yourself but for everybody around you, as they will have a better understanding and they will be able to obviously physically see that you are transitioning either from female to male or male to female, one or the other. If you have not came out as transgender at this point and you've just started school or college, please talk to your family, talk to your friends, and at your school or college, normally in school and colleges they will have a counsellor, they'll either have a nurse at there, you'll have your teachers obviously, and within colleges there is usually student reps, counsellors, support services, etc. When you, and if you've got something in your mind kind of thinking this is who I want to be and how you want to present yourself, etc, talk to these people. Talk about how you want to transition in your time and in your way, and that is the biggest point that I am going to make here, is do your transition in your time and your way, because that is the best possible thing to do. Do it gradually, do it slowly. Don't rush, don't feel pressured that you have to do it all in one big go, and when you go to school or college, let people know and talk to people who you are close by, or talk to the services that school or college has. Now, if you are kind of halfway through transition, so you just start socially transitioning and you're not very passable, so somebody like me who's not very passable at all, I don't kid myself, I don't think I'm delusional, I know I don't pass. So if you're like me who is not very passable but getting a little bit worried about how people are going to react, or how people are going to cope, or how people are going to perceive you. Now, for me, with me starting back college, so I've gone back to a college that I used to go to many years ago. and I've had at the moment no issues. But with saying that, you will get scared at, you will get looked at, you'll get scared at, you'll have people mumbling about you as well. That is, I'm gonna say to a certain point, that is actually fine and okay. Because people are going to look, people are going to talk, because they have probably never came across somebody who's transgender before. And some people might feel a little bit confused, and they're a little bit worried about coming to you or asking you if you are trans, or even some people might be scared to even ask on what are you, and it is perfectly fine. So when somebody does come over and ask you if you are trans, if what pronouns you use, etc., it's perfectly fine for them to ask, and just answer the question. It is nice and simple. Go hi. So for me, I'll go hi, my name is Charlotte. I am a transgender female. And then if they ask me for my pronouns and stuff, I will tell them my pronouns are she and hers. And I advise that is the best way to go about it. If somebody asks you, just tell them, explain to them, tell them, and wait if they ask. If they don't ask, then kind of leave it. Just leave it. So, for example, how I normally introduce myself would be, hi, my name is Charlotte. Nothing else, nothing more. Most people obviously can tell and realise that I am transgender, and it works perfectly fine. I don't have no issues in that section. So the next bit a lot of people are probably thinking about is toilets. Wow, toilets are pretty much quite a big thing for a lot of trans people and not sure what to do. Now, my advice when it comes to toilets is use the toilets that you feel comfortable using. So for me, if I've got no hair on or no makeup and I'm just literally going about my day life with no hair or makeup on or nothing, and I do look very masculine and very male, so I will generally use the male toilets because that's how I look. Now, when I'm like this and I've got a full face makeup on and I've got my hair on and I've got my boobs and I've got my bra on and I'm looking very feminine and more female, I will use female toilets. So I use the toilet with me, right, where I'm going to get less of an issue. But if you have got a concern, so that's how I would go about the toilets. So use the toilets that represent you the best way possible. Don't kind of, if you feel a little bit confused of what toilet you are going to use, talk to a member of staff, because I know that some people have been given the opportunity to use disabled toilets and stuff what are gender neutral. Some schools and colleges do have gender neutral bathrooms, so try use them. So it's going to be that toilets are going to be very dependent on you as a person. Now the next bit of advice that I'm going to add into this, when you've decided to start socially transitioning, try stay presented like that all the time, because that would be, it will cause less confusion for everybody around you. So when you start school or college, try to present as the gender you want to present it as, to the best possible way how you can do it at that precise time. So stay consistent. That is going to be the biggest bit of advice as well from me, is going to be stay consistent. If you don't stay consistent, people are going to get very confused, like, are they male, are they female, what are they trans, are they not trans, what's going on? So if you're gonna go presenting as one way, try stay and present that way every single time that you go to school or college. I do understand that it becomes, like for me, for my makeup and stuff and hair and clothes and things like that, it does become very expensive. But you do have to try to stay as consistent as possible. That'll be the next bit of advice, to be fair. Do I think there's actually anything else I can advise on at the moment? Not really, no. So the biggest points are stay consistent with your transition. If you've got an issue with toilets, make sure you ask a member of staff or talk to somebody of what toilets to use, and that will be the best possible thing if you are concerned. And obviously the other point was very much about people looking at you, staring at you, talking and etc. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. People are going to look, people are going to scare, etc. That is sadly part of your transition. It shouldn't need to be, but it is, and that's the reality of it. So just take it all with a pinch of salt. If someone comes and asks you questions, just answer them. Answer them in a nice, polite way. If somebody is being abusive to you, tell a member of staff instantly. Don't care. Don't kind of like argue back with them. Don't do nothing. Just go to a member of staff and let them sort them out. That will be the best bit of advice. Another bit of advice, actually, that is. So yeah, so there's a few things I've spoke about in this video, so I hope it has been helpful for you if you are starting in school or college, or even if you've just started. I hope this has been informative for you. If you would like to ask any more questions, be happy to write them in the comments for me. I will get back to you, and I do try to answer every single comment possible. So let me know in the comments, and I will try to write back to you as quick as I can and advise you if you want advice on anything else. So on that note, we are going to say byes, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and support my channel. So thank you very much. So, mwah. Bye me cupcakes! Bye!